Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, How to Get Over Him. Right, ladies? So you wanna figure out, Sydd, how do I get over this man? I'm tired of thinking about this man. I'm tired of this man crossing my mind. I'm tired of this man popping up in my life. I'm tired of always reminiscing and thinking about him, period. Like, I want him gone. I want to move on. I'm tired of thinking about him. I just want to let go. How do I finally let go, Sydd? Like, you tired of this man. You tired of everything that has to do with him. You want to cut all ties with him. You say, Sydd, I want to be forever done with him, but it's hard for you to move on sometimes, you know? Sometimes it's hard for you to move on because you care so much about the guy and you invested so much into the relationship, and, you know, you really thought that it would work out. You know, your whole life now is affected by the breakup. Now it's hard for you to get over the breakup. You know, it's hard for you to say, you know, it's over. It's hard for you to detach yourself from this man. You know, you're trying to get over him, but, you know, it's hard for you to detach your feelings because at one point you did really care. At one point, he was your man. And y'all used to talk about the future and stuff like that together, but unfortunately, y'all broke up and you just tried to move on with your life, but something keep pulling you back to him, or it's hard for you to let go of him, or hard for you to just, you know, detach your feelings and just say, you know, I'm done, I don't care no more, and I'm moving on with my life, right? So basically, you just want to get over the breakup because sometimes the breakup is really affecting you. Sometimes, you know, it's affecting your mental health a lot of times. It's affecting your mental health. Sometimes you as a woman, you can't eat, you can't sleep at night. You know, your whole routine, your whole daily routine is now different all of a sudden because this man is no longer a part of your life anymore. This man, he used to play a big role, a big priority in your life. And now that he's gone, now you have like an empty slot where he used to be at. You know, now you have like more time on your hands to really reflect and think about everything. But sometimes it's hard for you to kind of just let that go and to be alone, because it's like you're so used to him. You're so used to always having him around that now you're by yourself, and you're like, it's hard for you to kind of cut it off and move on without constantly thinking about the past and what went wrong. Or sometimes you try to blame yourself as a woman and say, what did I do wrong, or what could I have done better, or or sometimes you're just hurt by the way this man treated you and stuff like that, how he disrespected you or how he wouldn't commit to you, stuff like that. And you like, well, I don't want this no more. I really want to, be done with this. But at the same time, you still cared at one point. So you're just trying to separate yourself from that man, right? So ladies, without further ado, I'm going to give you my top 5. Yes, 5 ways how you as a woman, how you can quickly expedite this process of getting over that man, that toxic man, or your ex, or whatever that man was. You trying to get over him and you're trying to move on with your life. So let's jump right into this video, and we're going to go to number 1. So number 1, the first way how you as a woman, how you can quickly get over a man is you have to accept that he was not the right one for you. So the first step in getting over a man is accepting that it ain't worked out. Accepting that everything happened for a reason. The reason why it did not work out was because it was just not meant to be. And if it was meant to work out, then it would have been. No matter how much you really liked that man, no matter how much you really cared about him, you just have to come to terms to understand that, maybe on his end, he didn't feel the same way about you. You just have to accept that maybe on his end, you kept giving that man chance after chance after chance, and he kept proving you wrong and ruining the chances every single time, and you just gave up and stuff like that. But now you just have to accept the fact that that man just did not want to put in as much effort as you wanted to put in, or as you did put in. He didn't care as much as you cared. He didn't want to do as much as you did. So you have to separate yourself from that man because he did not deserve you. And you have to know that you deserve better. Like, it's okay to miss somebody. I get it. You miss him. And, you probably do miss him because y'all spent a lot of time together. And sometimes it's hard to, just get over somebody when y'all spent so much time together. But don't just remember the good times and the happy times, right? Because when you usually miss somebody, right? When you miss a man, you're usually thinking about, all the good times y'all had together, all the dates, all the trips, all the times y'all used to talk on the phone. You thinking about all the good memories, right? You always thinking about the good stuff. But you never stop and think about the bad stuff. You never think about, all the times you was up at night, stressed out, couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. You going crazy because he not texting you back. He not calling you back. He not giving you no effort. He don't want to give you no commitment. He disrespecting you. He lying. He cheating. He putting his hands on you, all that. And you like, you know what? I, as a woman, I never want to feel that way again, ever again in my life. I never want to have a man feel like he can just walk all over me like that. I never want to make that man feel like he can, just use and abuse me like that, right? You never, as a woman, want to feel that way again. Remember that way, how that man made you feel when he cheated on you, when he lied to you, when he did all that bad, disgusting, grimy stuff to you, or when he just never committed to you, when he strung you along and basically never gave you a commitment. He never gave you a title. He always said, I'm not ready for a relationship. Let's just be friends, or I don't really want to, move too fast, or, stuff like that. He's stringing you along or just wasting your time, right? Or, it's so much stuff that man could have did to you, and what that man did to you. But think about that. And guess what? I bet you never want to feel that way again after that man did what he did to you, you never want to feel that way again. So why would you even want to go back? You need to accept it like, hey, this guy cheated on me. This guy lied to me. This guy, did X, Y, Z to me. No. You cannot tolerate that. No, you did not appreciate me. You did not respect me. And I, as a woman, have too much love and respect for myself to tolerate and allow a man to, walk all over me like I'm a pushover. So you have to know in your mind that you consciously deserve better. You have to know that you deserve better, because if you don't, then you'll constantly go back in the same cycle. You'll keep forgiving this man, keep ticking him back. How many times is this man gonna show you his true colors before you wake up and realize that it's just not gonna work out? No matter how much you may want it to work out, I know you really, really, really wanted it to work out, but it just didn't. He did not respect you, or it just was not a good match for you. Y'all just did not see eye to eye. It was just not a good fit. You know what I'm saying? He was not your husband, and that's okay. It's okay to have experiences with people, and it's okay to have, got close to somebody and had a bond once with somebody, and now it's over with. Some people are just in your life for seasons and reasons, and that's okay. You have to know how to accept it for what it is and say, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. This man, he don't appreciate me. Okay. I'm not going to stay and let this man keep disrespecting me. No, you have to have dignity for yourself to say, you know what? I love myself too much, and I'm going to put me first. No matter how much I care about that man, I got to care about me first, because he got me messed up. He disrespected me, and I don't play about me. So I got to make sure that I'm good first before, I start caring about a man. I got to care about myself, because that man treating you wrong. He don't care nothing about you, but you caring about him. Did he care about you? Do he care anything about you? Is this man tripping over you? Is this man crying over you, depressed over you, sad over you? A lot of times, no. He living his life, having fun, messing around with whatever other girls, Maybe on the inside, he might feel some type of way, but he ain't going to show you that. He not going to show you, that he's really going through it. He going to act like he having a good time. So he ain't even tripping over you. So why are you tripping over him? Why you want to go back to him, but he ain't worried about going back to you? Or if he is worried about going back to you, then it's only to use you again. And you already know that. He ain't no good man for you. So just accept it for what it is and just say, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to just move on with my life because, hey, he toxic. And I don't need no toxic man in my life. I don't need no negativity in my life. I don't need no drama and trauma and all that negative stuff in your life. You don't need that. You want a man that's healed. You want a man that's positive. You want a man that speaks life into you. Not a man that brings you down. Not a man that cheats and lies and puts his hands on you and cusses you out and won't be with you, won't commit to you, won't respect you. You don't want none of that. You don't need none of that. So why are you wanting that back, or why are you tripping over that, or why are you missing all the good times when you don't miss the bad times? Think about them bad times. All them times, all them days where you was sitting up crying about him, tripping over him, worried about him. Think about that and tell yourself, I never want to feel that way again, right? So that's number one. Accept it for what it is, and hey, it is what it is, right? So number two. The second way how you can get over any toxic man in your life in any breakup period is out of sight, out of mind. So when I say out of sight, out of mind, that basically means you need to delete, block, cut him off of everything, block him, delete him off of everything. All social media, you need to block him. Block him on all social media, delete all the pictures, delete everything. Delete all y'all pictures in your phone. Stop going back, reminiscing, looking at y'all pictures together. Stop going back on your Instagram, on your Facebook, looking at them pictures of y'all together. Delete them pictures. Delete them. Delete those pictures. You know what I'm saying? Take them pictures off, delete them pictures, because the more you keep reminding yourself and the more you keep having them pictures up of y'all two together, or in your photo gallery in your phone, you got all these pictures of y'all together, and when you go looking through your phone, you start seeing them all them pictures together, and you start reminiscing, thinking about him. You need to delete them pictures out your phone of him. Delete them pictures, delete all the messages. Maybe sometimes you need to delete all the messages, all the thread messages out your phone, all the text messages, all the phone calls, his number, block his number. You need to go cold turkey. You need to say, I don't even want to see your face. I don't want to think about you. You got to cut off everything, block him on everything, delete him on everything, all that. And then when it comes to your friends, because your friends around you, all your homegirls and your family and stuff like that, they're going to be asking you about this man. They're going to be saying, hey, what happened to you and so-and-so? What happened to you and Jamal? What's going on with you and Jamal? You don't want to talk about him. You like, I don't want to talk about Jamal, right? I'm not trying to talk about him, right? I'm not even trying to think about him. I'm trying to move on with my life. But what happens is, you got to tell your friends, hey, don't bring up Jamal's name no more. I don't want to hear Jamal's name at all. Like, stop bringing him up to me. I'm trying to get over him. I want to move on. Stop talking about him. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. I'm done. So let's move on with the subject. So tell your friends, stop bringing him up. So they'll stop bringing him up, and it won't be a topic of discussion, and you'll further get him off your mind when you're not talking about him, thinking about him, or looking at him, or looking at his pictures, looking at his Instagram. Stop stalking his Instagram. One thing that y'all ladies gotta do after a breakup is y'all gotta stop spying on that man, or stop stalking that man page every time, whenever you break up with a man, what I'm saying, one of the first things you do is you go stalk that man. You go, let me see what your page looking like. Let me make sure you ain't moved on with no other girl, or let me see if you just as heartbroken as me, or let me see if you made a post about the breakup. Let me see if you talking trash on online. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really trying to see like what's going on. You being nosy. Don't act like you not being nosy. You being nosy trying to see, what's going on with this man. You making fake pages. A lot of y'all women, y'all got a fake page right now. You got a fake Instagram. You got a fake, Facebook page or whatever. You got a fake page, and you peeping, spying on this man, looking at this man Instagram stories and Facebook stories and stuff. You trying to see what he got going on. And what you need to do is stop. Because what you're doing is, the more you keep stalking his page, and the more you keep looking at his page and trying to keep up with him and trying to see what he got going on after the breakup, you need to stop. Because all it's doing is just reminding you constantly over and over again about the breakup and about him. And if you're trying to get over somebody, then you got to stop putting them in your face, and stop thinking about them, and stop talking about them, and stop having them around you, period. So, you want to distance yourself as much as possible, right? And I know that might be hard when it comes to, like, let's just say y'all are in close proximity together. Like, unfortunately, it might have been a coworker. Let's just say it was one of your coworkers at work, and y'all broke up, and now y'all got to see each other at work all the time, or is somebody in close proximity with you, somebody that go to the same church as you. Y'all was dating and y'all broke up, and now y'all still go to the same church. You know what I'm saying? You still see him. Or, at school, y'all was dating at school, and then now y'all broke up, and now y'all got to see each other at school, or wherever, you still got to see, or maybe y'all got close friends, maybe you got, mutual friends, and y'all hang out at the same spots, y'all go to the same clubs and same events and stuff, and y'all run into each other a lot. Y'all got the same social group, right? And now it might be harder when it comes to that, because they always in your face, but sometimes even then, I'm not going to tell you to go somewhere different, but, sometimes you just got to just block them out. Either you can, if you want to remove yourself from the situation and go somewhere else, you can. Or if you just want to sit there and just block him out, which you're going to have to do, That's what you're gonna have to do. And that's why a lot of times they say don't mix business with pleasure, because when you mix business with pleasure, that's what happens. When you go and you date one of your coworkers, or you date somebody at your church, or you date a classmate, or you date somebody like that, if something happened and y'all break up, the thing is, you gotta see them every day, and you still gotta be reminded of them every day, and you still gotta work with them in some type of way and cross paths with them each and every day. So, or every week or whatever, you don't want to have to do that. You don't want to have to be, tied to somebody because they are in close proximity with you. That's why you never mix business with pleasure. So, I mean, if you did that, then it might be a little harder, but you still got to block it out, right? But, if it's just a guy that you're just dating, like outside of, if this guy don't have no ties nowhere, it's just like, a guy just, wherever, then it'll be easier for you to cut him off because he's not in close proximity with you, right? So you can further block him away and say out of sight, out of mind, delete everything, block everything, turn everything off. Don't talk about him. Don't say nothing. Tell all your friends and family, stop talking about him. And guess what? The more that you don't see this man, hear about this man, talk about this man, speak of this man, guess what? He ain't gonna be existing at all, because he's not even a factor even brought up in your life. The more you think about him and talk about him, you're making the situation bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But when you don't say nothing and you don't pay it no attention, you make the situation smaller because you're not feeding the fire. You're not paying it no attention. So eventually it goes away because you don't even give it no attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 2, right? That's number 2. So number 3. The third way how you as a woman, how you can get over a man that may be toxic and you trying to get over him, or just you trying to get over a breakup period, is you have to elevate and focus on yourself. So when you elevate in life, when you focus on yourself, that is what you got to do now, because before, when you had that man in your life, again, he took up a big portion of your day, a big portion of your week, a big portion of your life, because you was dedicating your part of your life to this man. You was, involved in the relationship. You was, involved in the situation. So you was trying to, make sure that you was tending to the situation properly, right? But a lot of times you neglected yourself the whole time. It's easy for a woman to neglect herself, and she gets so caught up in the man and what he want to do, where he want to go, what he got going on, him, right? He taken care of, he good. But a lot of times, you as a woman, maybe, at the time, maybe he was making sure you was good at the time, but still, you as a woman still neglected yourself. You still neglected yourself during the whole time, and now that he's gone, now you have to rediscover yourself. Now a lot of times you don't even know where to pick up from where you left off before you even met this man. Before you met this man, you can't even go back to that, because you're like, or you're having trouble going back to that because you're like, where do I start? How do I get back in the swing of me, And how do I rediscover myself? Because, you neglected yourself to try to make him happy or try to please the relationship. So now you're back to just you, and now you have to do the groundwork. You have to heal. You have to block out everybody a lot of times, and you have to shut down dating. You got to shut down, talking to people and stuff like that, and you got to just focus on you. You got to elevate in life. Start that business. Go back to school. You was thinking about going back to school. Go back to school, or you about to graduate. You already in school. Maybe you already in school and you want to graduate, go graduate. Or maybe you trying to climb the corporate ladder and you're getting a promotion or you're getting a raise at work, or stuff like that. Hey, when you elevate in life, you make more money, you do better in life and stuff like that. A lot of times that is an easy way how you can get over somebody, because you're putting your energy into more things that are actually going to benefit you, right? So instead of sitting here using that same energy to cry and be depressed and say, boo-hoo about this breakup, boo-hoo this man, boo-hoo, I wish it was different, boo-hoo, I'm so sad about this breakup. And you could take that same energy, all that sad energy, and you could put it into that business, or put it into your schoolwork, or put it into your job. You know what I'm saying? Just put it into something and watch it grow, because you're taking all that hurt, pain, and stuff, and you ball it up and you put it in something else that's going to benefit you positively. So now all of a sudden you making more money, you bossing up, you elevating, you looking good, you in the gym more, you working on yourself, you getting right, like you working on yourself, in that time where you used to, be with him and stuff like that. Now he not in your life no more. Now you got a little bit more free time, right? You got a little bit more free time in your life now that he gone. Now you can start reading those books that you said you was always going to read. You said you wanted to read those books. Go read the books that you said you was going to read, or go do that thing you said you was always going to do, that event that you always want to go do, or, go out, go hang out with your friends, go do stuff that you like to do, go find new hobbies, find a new sport to do, find some new, events to go to, find anything that you want to do. The world is yours now. And now you got more time to get better with you, make more money, just elevate, period, be more successful, achieve more out of life. Without this man, a lot of times you'll find out that without this man, you really elevate in life, because he might have been holding you down. He might have been holding you down from your true potential. He might have been holding you down from your true potential, right? This man, he always knew that you had great potential. He always knew that, you was a great woman. You were very, talented, very educated. He knew you had a lot of potential, but a lot of times he wanted to keep you down because he didn't want you to be better than him, or he didn't want you to be big-headed, and he didn't want you to start, not respecting him as a man. So he's like, okay, in order for me to get the respect, I have to hold her down and keep her down, right? I have to keep her down here so she don't know her worth. Because that man, a lot of times, he never wanted you to know your worth, because he always wanted to tell you what your worth was so he could use you and you will always stay. But when you left him, now you'll start to see, wow, your life just instantly just gets better over time. Your life just instantly, as soon as you drop that dead weight off of you, as soon as you drop that man that he was holding you down, he was holding you down. You know what I'm saying? All he was doing was holding you back from your true potential. And now that you dropped him and you kicked him to the curb and stuff like that, now watch how fast your life just elevate and just take off. And you'll see a lot of times that happens with a woman. A lot of times her life instantly gets better when she gets out of a breakup, right? A lot of times, a woman, she might be sad for a while, don't get me wrong. She gonna be sad for a while a lot of times. A woman, she gonna be sad, she gonna feel it in the beginning, right? But over time, oh, she gonna be good over time. Over time, she ain't gonna be tripping, because she gonna start getting herself together, and she ain't even gonna be tripping over what's his name no more. She not even gonna be worried about him, because she done moved on. A lot of times in the beginning, it's harder to move on because it's fresh. It's real fresh in the beginning, but over time it gets better. Over time you'll start to see, okay, it's getting easier, it's getting better. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping over him no more, right? So sometimes it just really just takes time, Sometimes you just gotta let time just do its thing. But in the meantime of the breakup, it's just so you don't be sitting around sad and depressed and crying and heartbroken, because that's exactly what that man wants you to be. A lot of times after y'all break up, after you and a man break up, he expects you to be sad. He expects you to be upset. He expects you to be miserable without him. He gonna sit back and be like, look at this woman. I bet you she can't survive without me. I bet you this woman can't survive without me. I bet you, she ain't gonna do well without me. Her life ain't gonna be the same. Without me in her life would never be the same. And a lot of times when you as a woman, when you elevate and you take care of yourself, you start going out more, you start loving yourself more, you start, just doing more out of life that you like to do. You know what I'm saying? You look good, feel good, you post better you post more pictures on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, you just looking good and stuff like that. This man gonna be like, whoa, look at this girl living her life. I thought after the breakup, she was gonna be sick, miserable without me. I thought she was gonna be sick to her stomach without me. I thought she wouldn't be able to function without me. But look at her. She living her life without me. She not even tripping over me. She don't even care. Like, she just moved on. Like, she going out. She going on trips. She doing her thing. She elevating. She just graduated. She just got a new car. She just got a new house, a new apartment. Wow, look at all this. Maybe like, on Instagram or Facebook, you post your accomplishments. Like, you might post your new car, or you might post like, your new house, or you might post like, I just graduated, here go my degree. You made your post, and he might be stalking your page. He might have like a fake page, or he might be stalking your page, and he see, whoa, she not even tripping over me. Look how good her life got without me. So really what you're doing is you're elevating and you're showing that man, I don't need you. I don't need you. I can survive without you. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You didn't appreciate me. Watch how good I survive without you. I'm not tripping over you. Yeah, it might sting in the beginning and you might be affected in the beginning, but over time, you're not even going to be tripping over him. So you really just showing that man that you can survive and live without him, and you're not tripping over him, right? And a lot of times that's going to make that man regret losing you. A lot of times a man will regret losing you when he don't have you no more. When a man don't have you no more, don't have access to you no more, and when you moved on and you elevated and your life got better without him, he gonna be like, whoa, look how good this woman life got without me. Look how great this woman life got without me. Like, was I the problem? And a lot of times that shows that man, yes, indeed, he was the problem. He gonna put two and two together and be like, wait a minute. When we was together, her life wasn't like that. But now that we broke up, now her life instantly got better. Was I the problem? So now you got that man second guessing himself like, dang, was I the problem? I really messed up with this girl. Like, wow, I want to be a part of that. I need that back. But nah, you can't, because, hey, he had his chance, right? So you want to rediscover yourself. You want to take some time to heal from yourself. This is the time when you just take some time to heal from yourself. You just take care of your kids. If you got kids, take care of your kids, take care of your family, take care of you, take care of, just everything around you, your business, your goals, your dreams, your school. Take care of, you at work. Take care of you everywhere. Take care of the stuff that's important to you. All of your hobbies, all of the stuff that you do outside of, what you do for an income, all the stuff that you do for fun. Just do stuff, go out of your element, find some stuff to do in the meantime, so you're not sitting at home tripping over this man, crying, depressed over him. Never be depressed, never be crying, never be sad. Find something to do with your time a lot of times, so you won't be thinking about it. So you won't be constantly be reminded of the situation. And that's going to help you move on too, right? So that's number 3. So number 4. The fourth way, how you as a woman, how you can get over a man as fast as possible and kick him out your life where you ain't never got to think about this man again, is you want to start back dating other men. So you got to start back dating other men. When you start back dating other men, a lot of times that's going to be an easy way how you can get over what's his name. You going to get over what's his name so fast in a hurry as soon as you get somebody else even better. You don't even know it's always somebody better. So guess what? You thought you had the best. When you was with this man, you was like, oh, I got the best. Oh, I got the best right here. But after y'all broke up, you see there's a whole nother world out there of men that are even better than him, that, you know, could treat you better, give you what you want, give you what you need. You know, maybe that guy wasn't your husband. He wasn't your husband, but you might be dating somebody else, other guys. One of them guys, eventually somebody gonna be your husband. And you gonna look up and you gonna be like, wow, look at everything I went through before. And it's just gonna make you appreciate your husband when you get him, because you're gonna be like, look at what I used to have, and he did not appreciate me. This other guy, he did not appreciate, he took me for granted. You know what I'm saying? So when he took you for granted and another guy took his spot, oh, he really gonna be sick then, because hey, you snooze, you lose. Or, you know, you get another boyfriend. You know, when you simply start back dating, when you get another boyfriend, when you just start back dating, period. You ain't even got to get another boyfriend yet. You could just start back dating. It's going to hurt that man to his core once he find out that you moved on and you got another man too. When he find out that you're not even tripping over him no more, and you accepted that it's over with and you started moving on, and you started bossing up and elevating, and your life got better, you start making more money, and you got you a new man on top of that, oh, you gonna make that man have a heart attack. You trying to make that man have a heart attack? You gonna make him have a heart attack if you do these things, because he gonna be hurt and sick to his stomach, because he gonna be like, this woman just up and left me and she don't even care. Even though I disrespected her and I didn't appreciate her, I didn't think that she was really gonna leave and move on and really know her worth. I thought she was gonna be sitting here sad, waiting on me to come back so I could do her wrong again. I thought she was gonna be sitting here waiting for me to come back so I could walk all over her and disrespect her and cheat on her, lie to her, put my hands on her, cuss her out, whatever I wanted to do to her again. I thought she was going to do that, but she moved on with a whole nother guy. And keep in mind, you might have found you an even better guy, you know? This guy, he might be taller. This guy might be more handsome. He might have more money. He might have a better car. He might have a bigger house. He might treat you better. You know, he might love on you better. He might give you, you know, more support. He might be more supportive. He might be more caring. You know, he might be there for you more. You know what I'm saying? He might listen to you more. He might be more emotionally available for you. You know, he might be an overall just better man, a family man, go to church. You know, everything you ever wanted in a man. You know, you could find that. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta believe, like, hey, you know, I'm moving on, you know? So once you healed yourself, once you done the groundwork and, you know, you focused on yourself for a while, you got a chance to heal from the old breakup. Once you heal and once you do the groundwork and stuff like that, then you can start, you know, dating other guys and seeing what else is out there and stuff like that. And again, you never know. You tripping over him when it's a whole world out there of men. It's a whole world out there. You know what I'm saying? And you over here tripping over him where guess what? It don't stop with him. It's a whole bunch of other guys. So you do not have to feel like he the only guy in the world and, you know, it's the end of the world and your whole world is coming to an end and, you know, blah, 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 just because y'all broke up. Nah, this is just the beginning. That's one door closes, another door opens. You know what I'm saying? So you got now an opportunity to find a man that's really fit for you, that's really serious about you. So just look at it like it's a new opportunity. It's something new, it's something fresh, you know? Don't look at it like it's scary and you don't want to start over and you're scared of getting hurt again. Nah, get back out there. Get back out there and see what else is out there. You know what I'm saying? You gonna run run into some good guys along the way. You're going to run into, other guys here and there that, whatever, but you'll run into some good guys eventually. I promise you. You're going to run into some really good guys, really great guys, and you never know what can happen, right? So once you start dating other guys, once you start moving on and stuff like that, once you start spending time with other guys and dating, you're not even gonna be tripping over him because you occupying your time and you getting more out of the situation than what you was even getting with him. So you just replaced him with somebody else even better, or you replaced him with multiple men that's even better. You talking to dating multiple men. You don't have to necessarily have sex with all these men, but it's okay for you to date multiple men and exercise your options and see what you like and what you don't like. It's called dating. That's what dating is called. You're trying to see what's out there. When you're dating, you don't just date one person. You date around to see what you like. You don't have to have sex with these people, but you're just going on dates, and that's okay to see what do you like, what fits with you, right? So basically, you just allow new men to come into your life and allow yourself to love again. You will love again. I know at first it was hard, but that's why I say you got to heal first and then you'll love again. You will live on. You know what I'm saying? You will love another day, okay? So that's number 4. Just get you another guy, okay? Number 5. The 5th and last and final thing that you need to do if you want to get over a man as fast as possible, you try to get over a breakup, a heartbreak, you trying to speed this process, I'm trying to get him out my life, Sydd, is never look back. So after you accept it for what it is, and after you get it out of sight, out of mind, you're not talking to him no more, you delete him off everything, you block him on everything, that's over with. And then you heal yourself, and then you get you a new man, and then after that, you never look back. So no matter how many times this man try to come back in your life, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I'll never hurt you again. I'll never cheat on you again. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. It was an accident. It was a mistake. I'm sorry I cheated on you. Or I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry I put my hands on you. I don't know what I was thinking. I got too angry. I need to control my temper. I'm sorry. Please come back to me. I can change. I'm sorry I did XYZ to you. Please take me back, please, right? No matter how much this man beg and tell you he can change and what do I need to do, I'll do anything, all that stuff, and crying in front of you, this man might start crying, please take me back, please, I'll do anything, stuff like that. Do not let that man back in. You have to remember all the times that he hurt you. All the times he made you cry. All the times he made you hurt, depressed, sad. All the times he was using you, mistreating you, and walking all over you and wouldn't commit to you and stuff like that. Remember those times and remind yourself, why would I ever want to take you back? Why would I ever give you a chance? Why would I ever? At that point, you're disrespecting yourself. If you allow a man to come back into your life after he already showed you who he was the first time, the second time, the third time, all these times that he had told you who he was and showed you who he was, you should have believed him the first couple times. You should have believed him the first time he showed you who he was. And after that, it was your fault because you kept taking him back. So stop taking this man back. A lot of times when a man shows you his true colors, don't try to repaint him no different colors. If you see his true colors, if his true colors is the colors, what it is, don't try to take a new paintbrush and paint over him the color you want him to be. No. Let him be who he is, and you remove yourself from the situation because he's toxic, and you don't need that toxic negative behavior in your life. You only want positive people that care and that cherish you and want to be in your life. You never go where you're tolerated. You always go where you're celebrated. So you never want to go back and give that man the opportunity to hurt you again. That don't even make sense. If somebody hurt you already, why would you give them another chance to hurt you again? You know what I'm saying? Or over and over and over again, why would you keep allowing them to disrespect you? At that point, you're disrespecting yourself because you're allowing them to come back and think it's okay to keep mistreating you. At some point, you gotta love yourself, have enough dignity to cut it off and stand strong and say, I'm never gonna have you again in my life. I never want you again in my life. You was ruining my life. You was making my life hard. You was hurting my self-esteem. You know, a lot of men, you know, they was putting down your self-esteem. Like, your self-esteem was so low with him. Like, when you was with him, your self-esteem was so low. And now that you're broken up from him, now it's like a weight has been lifted off of you. Now it's like that dark cloud that was over your head is finally gone, and now it's sunshine. Why would you want to go back to that dark cloud over your head? That man was a dark thundercloud over your head, raining constantly on you. And you finally got that dark cloud over your head and the sunshine shining bright on you. Why would you want to bring that rain cloud, thunder cloud back over and rain on you again? You need to move that and keep that far away from you and keep that sunlight, because now you glowing. Now you're excelling. Now you're doing better in life. Now you're happier in life. Why would you want to make yourself sad? You just now got over this guy. You finally got over him and you want to go back? You finally got the courage to get over him. You finally got him out your mind and you want to go back to that after he already showed you who he was? Never go back, because when somebody showed you who they was, that's who they are. And a lot of times you need to believe them, because they're never going to change. A lot of people never change. They never change. Some people, yeah, some people can change, but let's be real. Most people are going to be stuck in their ways to the day they die, and they're going to be stuck the way they is forever. And guess what? They never gonna change. So when you see somebody and who they are and their character, believe them for who they are and move on, and don't mess with them again, because you're doing yourself a disservice every time you allow them into your life, because all they do is cause chaos and destruction, and they disrupt your life, and it's just like a big bad tornado all in your life every time they come in your life. So keep that negative behavior out your life and only have healthy, positive people and men and everybody around in your life, and not that man that's toxic, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5. Yes, 5 ways how you as a woman, how you can quickly get over any man that you just broke up with or any man in your past, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification, and I'm out of here. So, to the next video.